Better to be here than in a studio with a screen behind you, with bright lights.
So, bonjour, bom dia.
Bom dia.
We are here, Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, Rio das Ostras, 2012. Yes. And we are here with Mr. Roy Rogers that smashed everything yesterday night to 15,000 people, jamming, swinging, dreaming with your music. So, two questions to you. One of them, I would like you to speak a bit about this festival, this venue, how you were treated, if you think this organization is good for you. I don't know if you know, but this is also sponsored by the government of Brazil. And then afterwards, a personal question, like how do you feel, the Brazilian audience, this warmth, and although it has been raining a lot, so please.
We haven't let the rain bother us, even though it's been a rainy festival. It's, you know, having performed here in Rio das Ostras before in 2007. This is my second time here, and I greatly looked forward to coming again. It's an honor always to be invited back. Despite the rain, the audiences are great, you know, but audiences are great in Brazil. I love coming to Brazil to play. I have great friends here, having performed here over many years, and in lots of places, Belo Horizonte and Curitiba. We just played Paraty the other day. So Rio, of course, Sao Paulo. It's you know, it's a well-run festival. I must say that you know, Steniel Matos, he really organizes the festival very well. And of course, our contact here, Manfra, they do a great job of taking care of the musicians. That's always important. It's great. You come wherever you come from, anywhere in the world or here in Brazil, you come to a festival and you want to give it your best shot. You can only do that if you have good production. If you don't have good production, then it's like, but this is great production. Despite the rain and despite the difficulty, everyone seems happy. Everyone is still positive. They're up. Nobody's like, you know, down or whatever. It's just like we still have our festival, and I think that that's important. So I think musicians respond to that. I know I do.
Yeah, sure. And talking about response, and yesterday you had a public that was huge, and they wouldn't leave with the rain. They were soaked with rain, but they wouldn't leave because everybody was enjoying so much your show. But not only them, behind the scenes, the whole team of the festival was jamming, was dancing, whistling, you know. So you guys, you are three elements, right? You are guitar,
bass,
drums. Guitar. And this is a hammer of a formation. For how long have you been playing together?
Oh, let's see. These guys have been playing with me on and off for, let's see, Billy's come and gone. Billy left for a while and came back because he was sick for a while. But it's been probably 12 years that we've been together. And I've known Steve, the bass player, for over 30 years. He's been a friend of mine for well over 30 years. And Billy, about half of that I've known Billy. But we've played together, the point is, for a long time. And when you play with people, you become, you know, it just is together. You don't have to verbally state, okay, you play this, you play that. It just comes together, and I like. We say organic. Yeah. You know, we play, you know, very organic-based music. Yeah, I like music that I don't have to tell you what you already know what you're going to do, and it fits. You know,
but it's nice. It's easy to say, and your words are very kind, but it's hard to express with words what you think to them. Like you look like an orchestra, a full orchestra, like powerful, massive, punch, and also like of course, the festival provides a very good sound, and the stages are well done. We must say that. But everybody was asking themselves, like my colleagues and people organizing the festival, how do they do that? 3 people looking like an orchestra, you know.
Well, I think I don't know how to answer, but I will say this: that for me, music is about dynamics. If you and I are going to have a good conversation, the conversation, if I want to make a point, I may get very forceful and get really up like this, and then if I want to be soft and say, yes, but maybe. You see, there's a dynamic to how we speak, and the same thing is true of music. And I think the dynamics, it's okay to get loud and full forte, but then you got to get soft. You have to have some balance. And I think with a trio especially, you can go a lot of different directions. And if you know each other, it's like a marriage, you know the moves of your partner. So like you can go that way without saying, oh, well, now I'm going to move this. You already know that in advance. So it's like that. So, but the dynamics are crucial to what you're asking.
I understand what you're saying. So it takes a lot of, your technique is amazing, but also what we all felt is that your heart is amazing, so you sing with both.
Technique is only a way to get the emotion out for me. I don't, if I play fast, whatever style, I don't think about that at all. If I had to think about it, I probably couldn't do it.
It's the energy flowing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all a means of getting somewhere. Where do you want to go? Take it, and it's you don't know where that's going to be. That's always an open question. Every gig is a new life. So what side of the bed did you get up on today? How do I feel today? Does my toe hurt? Do I have a hangnail? Or is everything perfect? Oh, great. Well, then maybe something's wrong with my head. So I don't know. Anything could go to bed. That's the joy of it. When it all goes together, okay, it's like that felt pretty good.
Listen, and I have a last request, okay? To our MicMag magazine in France, your fan club in France, I'm sure it's big, and in Paris, and all over Europe, I would love to ask you for one single musical phrase about the rain, for example, with your beautiful voice. To say goodbye. Something that you sing, one of your songs.
About il pleut.
About the rain.
Il pleut.
Yeah.
Is that rain? Right?
Il pleut.
Il
oui.
pleut.
Il pleut.
Je sais pas. Il pleut. Je sais pas. Mais enchanté.
You're enchanté too. Thank you so much. Merci beaucoup. Muito obrigado.
My chéri amour. Hey, thanks.
Thank you.
Obrigado.
Later.
All right.